Welcome back to Auto Rush Pro, where luxury isn't just shown, it's experienced. And today we're stepping into a world where silence feels expensive, where every surface is handcrafted, and where the road becomes nothing more than a gentle suggestion. This is the Mercedes Maybach S680 2026, the flagship built for people who don't simply travel, they arrive. From the very first glance, the S680 commands respect without ever raising its voice. The long, stretched silhouette glides across your vision like a private jet on wheels. The chrome Maybach grille, the dual-tone paint that looks hand-poured, the crisp LED, digital light headlights, everything about this car whispers confidence. The proportions are perfect: bold front, elegant sides, and a clean, flowing rear with Maybach-exclusive detailing. Even the wheels, those polished multi-spoke Maybach alloys, look like they were sculpted instead of machined. You don't see styling like this often, because most luxury cars try to impress at first sight. The Maybach impresses forever. Walk closer and you'll notice how the body lines melt into the chrome accents. With almost jewelry-level precision, the soft-closed doors open as if lifted by air. Every movement feels engineered to be silent. There's no drama, no aggression, just presence. Whether you're pulling up to a Washington hotel, a London premiere, or a Berlin business meeting, the S680 doesn't compete with anything else on the road. It simply exists in its own category. But the true Maybach identity isn't outside. It's inside, where Mercedes decided comfort isn't enough. It has to be an experience. As soon as the doors open, the scent of premium Napa leather hits you. The ambient lighting glows like a luxury lounge. The seats, especially the rear executive recliners, feel more like private jet pods than anything belonging in a sedan. You don't sit in the Maybach, you settle into it. This interior is a masterpiece of textures and tones. You get thick, handcrafted leather, polished metal accents, flowing wood trims, and stitching so perfect it could pass as artwork. The rear cabin is where Maybach normally flexes, and the 2026 model goes even further. Full reclining seats with extended leg rests, hot stone-style massage programs, heated armrests, cooled seat inserts, separate climate zones, folding tables, and a rear entertainment system that turns long journeys into cinematic moments. Close the door and the world disappears. The sound insulation is so good it's almost eerie at first, like a luxury recording studio. The Burmester 4D surround system starts up, and audio doesn't just sound good, and it feels like it comes from within the cabin itself. If you ever wanted to understand what wealthy silence feels like, this is it. Even the air you breathe is filtered through an advanced purification system that keeps the atmosphere fresh and clean, no matter the city outside. In the front, the technology is equally impressive but never overwhelming. The massive OLED infotainment display, the crystal-clear digital gauge cluster, the augmented reality navigation, the voice-controlled systems. Everything is fluid, responsive, and unintrusive. The Maybach assistant learns your habits, your climate preferences, your driving patterns, and even your seat settings. It's like having a luxury concierge riding with you at all times. But let's talk performance. Because even though Maybach is about comfort, the S680 is still a V12 monster wearing a tuxedo. Under that long hood sits a 6.0-liter, twin-turbocharged engine producing 621 horsepower and a massive wave of torque. 0 to 60 in the mid-4-second range, from a car weighing as much as a small room. What makes it special is the delivery. You never feel the engine strain, never feel power building. It's just there, instant, smooth, almost telepathic. You press the throttle lightly and the S680 glides forward like an electric luxury cruiser, except with the unmistakable heartbeat of a handcrafted V12. The 9-speed transmission shifts so silently you only know it. Changed gears because the scenery moves faster. The 4MATIC all-wheel drive grips without drama. The Airmatic suspension floats over imperfections as if the car is levitating. And rear axle steering makes this long limousine move like a smaller sedan, especially in tight streets or parking structures. It's confidence meets calmness. Performance meets politeness. This is one of the few cars where the driver and passenger both get 5-star treatment. If you choose to sit in the front, you feel powerful. If you sit in the back, you feel like royalty. Fuel economy isn't the focus here, but buyers of a V12 Maybach don't worry about that. What they care about is reliability, smoothness, exclusivity, and the status that comes with owning one of the most respected luxury cars in the world. And the S680 delivers that effortlessly. Now let's talk pricing, because the Maybach S680 sits in the ultra-luxury space where numbers start becoming abstract. The baseline starts around $244,000 in the US, but realistically very few owners buy the base model, with manufacturer customization, bespoke interior combinations, exclusive paint, executive seating packages, Night Series upgrades, and optional luxury features. Most real-world S680s easily land between $300,000 and $350,000 in markets like the UK, Europe, and Canada. Taxes and duties can push it much higher. But here's the thing. People buying a Maybach aren't comparing it to other cars. They're comparing it to other experiences. Jets, yachts, penthouses, fine hotels. And in that world, the S680 is actually a bargain for the luxury it offers. So who is this car made for? It's for the individual who values serenity over attention, craftsmanship over cliches, and presence over pretension. It's for the CEO who wants privacy, the creator who wants comfort, the family that wants safety wrapped in elegance, or the enthusiast who still wants a proper V12 before they disappear. This car is less about lifestyle and more about identity. Driving the Maybach S680 2026 feels like being in a different universe, one where stress doesn't exist, where technology works silently in your favor, and where every journey feels like something worth remembering. Whether you're the chauffeur or the one being chauffeured, this car changes the mood, the moment, and the meaning of travel. And as you step out at your destination, the soft glow lighting flickers on. The doors close with that iconic Maybach hush, and anyone watching knows one thing instantly. Someone important just arrived. This has been your full detailed review of the Mercedes Maybach S680 2026. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to Auto Rush Pro, and tell us in the comments, would you drive a Maybach or ride in the back?